So, writers are noticers. Writers are thinkers. Writers are hard workers, hard workers. I've spoken of the heartbeat of a poem, and sounds, and imagination. When I was 24 years old, I wrote a certain poem. By age 25, I'd mailed that poem out to 112 different publishers. Publishers are bookmakers. By age 26, 111 publishers had written back to me to say, we do not like your writing. We will not make it into a book. But when I turned 27, a publisher called me up. I was amazed. They said they had this writing of mine, and they did want to make it into a book. And the book came out so you could buy it in bookstores when I was 28 years old. And the book is called Slugs. And I have this book to share with you because I decided to keep trying. Please say that with me. Keep trying. Say it again. Keep trying. I hope when things are difficult for you that you will keep trying. Swallow a slug by its tail or its snout. Feel it slide down. Feel it climb out. Nibble on its feetsies, nibble on its giblets, nibble on its belly button, nibble on its riblets. Breakfast? Slug juice. Slug soup's great for lunch. Fry them like potatoes. Love the way they crunch. Tie one on a leash. Take it for a walk. Take your slug to school today. Teach it how to talk. Try a chocolate slug shake. Kentucky fried slug legs. Angel slug Twinkies. Scrambled slug eggs. Slick a slug with super glue. Stick it on your sister Sue. Place another, maybe two, in her favorite high heel shoe. Slugs are small and portable. Just stuff them up your nose. They'll fit beneath your armpits or right between your toes. After Slugs came out, it sold well. And I was asked to write a book to go with Slugs. I did so, and it's called Bugs. I love this next picture I'm about to show you, because I think this next picture is really cool. Watch this. The ultimate weapon for a fly is a fly swatter. And now I need your help with this poem. I need your help. I'm going to give you a signal to help me with the poem. Wait for the signal. Beetles, bed bugs, bottle flies, tarantulas the size of pies, with lots and lots and lots of eyes staring at you. Bugs! A million maggots in a vase, lice as thick as mayonnaise, a horsefly that's so huge it neighs, glaring at you. Bugs! Bugs with pincers, claws, and hair, bugs much fiercer than a bear, buggies in your underwear, tearing at you. Bugs! Oh, in your clothes they're resting, in your nose they're nesting, there isn't any question, they're infesting your intestine. Now, you may have had a hunch, if you bite bugs, they will crunch. This is true, but stay alert. The fat ones sometimes squirt. Perhaps your intuition about those spit bugs you've been squishing is they're useless. That ain't true. They're great to barbecue. But bugs have far more uses than for barbecues or juices. You can do such nifty tricks with tsetse flies to ticks. So grab a garden spider, saddle her and ride her. Yippee-yi-yay, yippee-yi-yo, rope her at the rodeo. There's a microscopic udder that you'll find on female fleas. You can milk them and make butter for the most delicious cheese. A scorpion in a string bikini, a tick wearing only a hat, a tuxedo on a teeny-weeny, itsy-bitsy gnat. Try millipedes for dental floss. Feel them scrape away the moss. Drop one down your sister's pants. Watch her do the boogie dance. Ah! Oh, touching a bug is so yucky to some that the thought of it makes them sweat. But bugs are truly fond of us. They'd like you as their pet. They'll train you to fetch sticks, to sit, roll over, play dead. They'll walk you on a leash. If you're good, they'll scratch your head. You'll sleep at the foot of their bed, cuddle in their laps, lick them when you're happy, nibble up their scraps, and then one day they'll polish you lovingly with wax, attach you to a wall with bubble gum and tacks. How lucky can you get? For that's where you shall stay, in their human being collection on permanent display. The book is called Bugs. You've heard slugs. You've heard bugs. Now, I'm going to read you the next book. But wait, I'm not going to tell you what animal it's about. Nope. You have to listen if you can figure out the animal. If you can do it. Do not call out loud. But if you can figure out the animal, you may silently raise your hand. Let's see if anyone can do it, but you must be silent. The stunkiest stank ever to stink. The stankiest stink to stunk. Far worse than a moldy garbage can when you reach down and scoop out the gunk. 1,000,000 times worse than octopus armpits or sniffing an elephant trunk is the galling, appalling, truly enthralling, glorious stink of a skunk. Sing songs to the stink of a skunk. Ring gongs to the stink of a skunk. Ding dongs to the stink of a skunk. The glorious stink of a skunk. You want to see some very stinky pictures? 1,000,000 times worse than octopus armpits or sniffing an elephant trunk. I love this next picture of skunk underwear. Watch this. And instead of a water bed, we have a skunk bed. And here's somebody marrying a skunk. And my favorite one in the book, punk rocker skunks, bizarrely tattooed, ninja skunks with attitude, sumo skunks, scarfing food, skunks with purple mohawks, dude, slugs, bugs, skunks. The next book is about an animal. Oh, I know many of you like it. I know you do. But I think you're crazy because this animal makes me very, very nervous. Snakes. Snakes by David T. Greenberg. Who's that? That's right. You're the kind of kid who likes to wrestle squid or battle in the bathtub with the shark. In no uncertain terms, you love the swarms of worms or hunting after werewolves in the dark. From everything we hear, you haven't any fear. Well, hardly any fear, for goodness sakes. There's only one exception. Now don't attempt deception. Let there be no misconception. Snake! Can you handle some very snaky pictures? You want to see the ultimate snake picture? If you cannot handle it, close your eyes, because here comes ultimate snake. You want to see the naughtiest snake in the world? A feisty fer-de-lance slithers through your pants, then falls asleep inside your mother's purse. A speckled anaconda steals the family Honda and races down the driveway in reverse. You want to see the craziest snakes in the world? A skink inserts her snoutlet in an open kitchen outlet. Her body starts to phosphoresce with light. There's a momentary riot as all the others try it. Soon all the snakes, like neon tubes, ignite. Slugs, bugs, skunks, snakes. The next book is about an animal I hope I never find in my bathtub. Right. It really is a pity that you had to leave the city because of all the horrifying critters giant tabby cats and defiant scabby rats, large enough to swallow babysitters, roaches in your omelets, pigeons dropping bomblets, wild poodles stalking you in gangs, squirrels in the trees with lots and lots of fleas, and every single flea has tiny fangs. So you travel to an island, tropical like Thailand, and left the grubby city you deplore. There are birds and butterfly, breezes flutter by. Finally, you are totally secure, pudgy as a panda, relaxed on your veranda, wiggling your toes within your socks. You sadly have no notion all around you in the ocean are tons and tons of terrifying rocks. I'll show you some crocky pictures. Oh, the phone has stopped working for some reason. Somebody's at the door. Should he open the door? Yeah. But they're nice crocodiles, and they move into your house. And you start to become a little bit crocodile-y yourself. Remember that island he moved to? It's a very interesting island. Look at it closely. And he becomes king of the crocodiles. And now, finally, I can ask the question I've been wanting to ask so badly. First of all, a question for girls. And then a question for boys. And here is the question for girls. Do boys ever annoy you? Oh my, hands down. And now here's the question for boys. Do girls ever annoy you? Oh my. Then you may understand my book, the book of boys for girls, the book of girls for boys. What is the reason for girls? It's hard to understand. They're troublemaking squirrels. Girls should be banned. Why were boys invented? Can anyone explain? Boys are all demented. Boys are all a pain. They're always playing dress-ups, wearing multicolored braces, making awesome bathroom mess-ups, sticking stickers on their faces. They're always playing in mud, are covered with twigs and leaves, chewing bubblegum like cud, wiping boogers on their sleeves. They're made from high-pitched shrieks that will make your brain cells bubble, putting lipstick on their beaks, and getting boys in trouble. They're made from untied sneaker laces, bedrooms turned to rubble, food stuck in their braces, and getting girls in trouble. And now I have one last book to share with you. The book is all about appropriate behavior, which I'm certain you can tell is my specialty. There's a word for appropriate behavior. The word is etiquette, and the book is called Don't Forget Your Etiquette. And first of all, I have a poem all about appropriate behavior or etiquette for the classroom. When your teacher asks a question, wave your hands a lot. Then when you're called to answer, say that you forgot. Asking shows you're interested, so ask to use the sink, ask to use the phone, ask to get a drink, ask to use the bathroom, to use the teacher's pen, and if your teacher won't respond, ask and ask again. Will this be on the test? Is it lunchtime yet? For show and tell tomorrow, may I bring my pet? Do we have to write in cursive? Will gum come out of hair? I freed the class tarantula. Does anybody care? Now your teacher stands above you. She can squash you like a bug. There's time for one last question. May I please have a hug? And one last poem for you now on the etiquette of kissing. With emperors and empresses, you only kiss their cheeks. With giant thrashing octopi, you only kiss their beaks. At diplomatic parties, you just kiss fingertips. With fierce Komodo dragons, you only kiss their lips. Principals and teachers require slurpy smooches, kind of like the type you get from friendly pooches. Girl to boy kisses. Life's unpleasant duties aren't going to kill you, though you'll probably get cooties. And if your parents kiss you in front of friends, I say, a child with good etiquette will disown them right away. I hope next time you go to the library, you'll take out a poetry book. I want you to read poetry. I hope you'll write poetry. Remember, we become better writers because we work hard at our writing, we practice at our writing, and we care about our writing. I have